bench. Yes.
Trae Young was the focal point of their franchise. And they moved on from Trae Young, and well, they've made some interesting deals, and they've all paid off for the Atlanta Hawks. They're playing as well as anybody in the NBA right now since the All-Star break. Wagner gets the ball inside against Dyson Daniels. His shot is too strong. Rebounded by the Hawks, C.J. McCollum. He'll drive it against Bane. Well defended by Dez. Orlando wants to run. Bane guarded by Alexander Walker. Banchero's shot blocked by Okongwu. Now the Hawks race the other way. Okongwu, good three-point shooter, knocks down his first attempt of the night.
Boy, he's got the green light, doesn't he? How about Okongwu putting up 10 threes the other night against the Celtics? We talk about it all the time. You can get out and get buckets in transition before they get set. Really help yourself.
Since the All-Star break, their defensive rating is number 2 in the NBA. Offensively, they're a top 10 team since the break. You pointed out, Jeff, really outstanding defensive team. Dyson Daniels fires a pass too hard and too high for McCollum. Now the Hawks turn it over about 14 times per game. Orlando and Atlanta average about the same amount of turnovers per game. Orlando's on a turnover fest of late. Desmond Bane knocks down a big three for the Magic.
That is big key, placing this Hawk team. You can knock down your threes. You can loosen them up a little bit.
Jalen Johnson. Daniels grabs an offensive rebound, knocked away by Carter. Magic steal the ball. Jalen Suggs drops it back. There's Alexander Walker to pick it off.
Jalen getting a little too cute right there. Too many people in the vicinity to let that one go.
Johnson misfires from 3 again. Paolo Banchero with the basketball. Bane hits the deck. Jalen Johnson.
Play with any grouping of guys. Just smart play, sealing his guy to pass over the top.
Alexander Walker buries a 3 from up top. What a season that young man is having. But the Magic, after a made bucket again. Wendell Carter Jr. Okongwu. Alexander Walker. Bane will get called for this foul. Alexander Walker, three-point line. Gets the screen from Okongwu. Inside shot, banked it too strong. Magic rebound, Suggs on the move. Pulls it up on the right side. And resets. Feed into Carter. Got tangled up with McCollum, and a late whistle, but Banchero. Wagner. Now Desmond Bane. Shot clock at 2. Long 3, Franz Wagner. And a rebound for Atlanta. Okongwu. Dyson Daniels now attacking Desmond Bane. Into the corner. The three-point shot, no good by Gay. And the Magic rebound. Gay checked in just a moment ago for Atlanta as well. And Suggs on the attack. Wagner, extra pass, Bane. Short on the jumper. And the rebound, Johnson.
I love the pace and the ball movement. Very good. Yeah, Gay checked in for to kill Alexander Walker, so they're going a little bigger.
Ooh, Jalen Johnson threw it to Jalen Suggs. Wrong team. Bane against Mohamed Gay. Nice screen up top. Bane to Banchero. Drops it inside to Carter. And again, Wendell established. We didn't talk a lot about him, but he was a huge factor in the win against Phoenix. Banchero turned it over. Dyson Daniels challenged by Suggs. Missed the dunk. Gay whips it out to Johnson. Great hustle by Jalen Suggs. C.J. McCollum galloping in for an easy bucket. So the Magic turning it over for the second time in the quarter. Paolo Banchero gives it to Suggs. Banchero setting the screen. Suggs to the baseline. One-handed push shot is good. Well, how good was Suggs last night for the Magic? Doing it all.
Well, and he just sets the table for this team, especially on the defensive end.
C.J. McCollum, no good for 3. The rebound chased down by Carter. Magic Magic a 4-point lead in the ball in the first quarter. Banchero against Mohamed Day. Attacks to his left. Puts the shot up off the glass. No good. Got it back. Draws the foul. And will go to the line. For the first time, he passes it out of the paint. They swing it up top to Johnson. Spinning is Jalen Johnson. Now fires it to Gay from the corner. He sails an air ball over the rim. Magic run to Silva. Suggs. 3 ball. No good. And a rebound, Johnson. McCollum is met by Banchero. Pounding it against Paolo. Now backs it out. Works again. Pull-up jumper for 2 is no good. A rebound grabbed by Daniels. McCollum's 3 is good. Second chance 3 for C.J. McCollum.
Well, that's another area they have done a great job since the All-Star break. Almost 17 points a game. Second chance points. They shoot it so well, those long threes.
Oh, great hands, Banchero. The pitch out to Bane for 3. Pops in and out. Tough break. Long pass ahead to Gay. Manages not to turn it over. Now gets the pass back from Johnson. Whistles it cross court to Daniels. 3-point attempt is no good. Rebound to Banchero. Paolo walking it up the floor. Frenetic pace here in the first quarter. Banchero has been out there along with Carter, Bane, and Suggs the entire quarter. Banchero to Suggs. Thought about a 3. Works it against McCollum. Nice pass to the cutting to Silva. Quick postseason contender. They went 10-0 against all of those teams. Johnson with the miss, but a rebound again and a second chance. Opportunity is good by Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, rebounding has been an area that Quinn Snyder has pushed his group to get better at since the break, David. And they have 6th in the league in rebounding percentage. That end of the floor is where they've made the biggest strides on the offensive end.
And already tonight, 7 second chance points. De Silva, no good, but tapped in by Goga Bitadze.
He was very active the other night against Phoenix, last night against Phoenix.
And didn't have big numbers, but his impact was evident. Okongwu too strong. The shot no good by Johnson. Poked around and taken by the Magic. Finally, De Silva shoots it ahead to Kane. Kane banks it in. Count it. And a foul.
Boy, the Magic doing a great job running the floor here early in this game. Well for the Hawks since coming over from Golden State.
It's a trade deadline deal, sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Warriors. 3-point play for Jamal Cain. Orlando's lead is 7, its biggest of the game. Okongwu to Johnson. 3-point threat. The Magic back off. He'll take that 3. He'll miss it. And a foul is going to be called on the Magic. Hard to take him off the floor. He plays about 33 per game.
Got to believe he's going to be right up there on one of those all-defensive teams again this year.
No doubt. Already made one all-defensive team. Jalen Johnson, a first-time All-Star. De Silva knocked that ball away. Ricochets around, taken by the Magic. Carter. And now Kane will set it up. Jock Landale defending Paolo Banchero. Nice quick move and a power shot, no good. Banchero on the deck, no foul. Johnson to Vincent. His 3-point shot is good. Dave Vincent taking advantage of a 5-on-4 Atlanta Hawks situation. By Carter to Bitadze. He'll hand it off to Banchero. Paolo working again against Landale. 3-point shot is short. Bitadze taps, the Magic control. Jamal Cain. 3-point shot, Cain. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson driving against Banchero and banks it in. Duke on Duke. Only 7 games left counting tonight for the Magic. The Hawks have played one more game than Orlando. Here's Alexander Walker. Tough shot, man. He is just in such a great rhythm.
They're looking for it too. Nice little dribble handoff. Jamal right there, but elevation and the smooth release too quick.
That pass picked off The deflection now, the steal, and Alexander Walker feeds McCollum. Driving inside, and the ball knocked away from Risa Shea, but he gets it back and puts it in and gives Atlanta a 2-point lead. Orlando turning it over for the 4th time. Jalen Suggs playing in a crowd, and he throws a bad pass, picked off by Risa Shea. Jonathan Kuminga. And a foul is called on De Silva. Silva catching an elbow to the head. McCollum cannot convert that driving attack, and it's rebounded by Kane.
Desmond Payne doing a nice job getting up high to contest that shot.
De Silva bounce pass to Carter. That's good for 2. Wendell, the Atlanta native, ties the score at 30. Jonathan Kuminga. Pump fakes and fires, got it for 2. Kuminga, in the month of March, averaging 9 points per game for Atlanta. He's been in and out of the lineup with a sore knee. He's pretty good tonight. Jalen Suggs pushes one up, no good. And Kuminga cannot control the rebound. It's Magic ball. The pass cross court to Kuminga. He buries a 3.
And they're another team, like we saw with Phoenix, that puts up about 43s a game. They're going to keep shooting them.
And they have made 6 tonight. Carter in a crowd. Wendell, big bucket there to cut the lead back to 1. McCollum to Okongwu. And Wendell Carter Jr. just reached out to the 16. Let's get a word from Land Rover.
Land Rover Orlando, not only redefining luxury for
Well, they just got a lot of players who are having their best NBA season. Okongwu is one of them. You have to put Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Alexander Walker, all in that category.
Absolutely.
Magic have fallen behind by 3. Suggs will try to tie it up, can't do it, and a rebound is taken by Atlanta. Alexander Walker pulling up at the 3-point line. Always a threat out there. He'll drive it down the lane, high off the glass and in for Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Well, was that contested? Wendell, 2 hands up. That's a tough shot.
He's got 10. Carter hands it off the base. Carter open right in front of the hoop. Gets the favorable bounce. Wendell with 6 of Orlando's 8 points in the second quarter.
It's just finding him, drawing double teams, find the open guy. Wendell stepping in that spot right in the middle.
And Kuminga with another strong finish. 10 points for Jonathan Kuminga. He is giving them a lot of pop off the bench. Bain is fouled by Kuminga. It's not a thing anymore.
The money in college basketball.
But he is second in the NBA in free throw percentage. Atlanta leads by 4 with 8.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Magic led by 7 in the first. Okongwu, Alexander Walker, a contested 3, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Well, he is on a nice little roll right now. He is 3 of 3 from downtown, 13 points in a game.
Had his career high 9 threes against the Magic when we saw them last. 41 points. That's also his career high. Bain's shot is in and out. Rebounded by Jalen Johnson. Johnson sets up on the wing. 3-point shot, no good by Vincent. Suggs with a push in the back of Kuminga. And it'll be a... Kane with 7 off the bench for the Magic. Defending Nickeil Alexander Walker on the other end. Now Johnson takes it against Jamal Kane. Squares up. Puts it on the floor. Couple of dribbles. Short jumper is short. Rebounded by Orlando.
124. 124. 124.
Jalen Suggs walks it over the midcourt line. Gabe Vincent defends. They spread the floor out wide. Suggs takes him and draws the foul on both ends of the floor for the Magic. And a 3-point play for Suggs. He has 5 in the game. And the Magic down by only 2. 5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson. Dyson Daniels. Soft touch floater is good. It's his first basket of the game.
Shoots a high percentage there. He's not an aggressive shooter.
Suggs going at Benson again. Missed the shot. Couldn't grab the rebound. Long pass ahead. Alexander Walker. Now he circles back in around Kane. And clever play. 2 more for Nickeil Alexander-Johnson.
I hope there's more.
I hope there's not. Jock Landale with the finish over the top of Bitadze. First bucket for Landale, and Atlanta's lead is 10. Oh, that's knocked away from Banchero. The shot clock is down to 12 as he picks up the ball. Paolo Banchero to De Silva. He's off the three-point line. That 2 is sailed way off. And the ball is out of bounds. Boy, Orlando is just all out of sorts.
That was great defense by Daniels that time on that closeout. Forced Paolo to lose the basketball and then put a challenge on that one by De Silva.
Atlanta 27-14 in the quarter. Orlando had a 7-point lead in the first. And trade. And he's been a settling force. And he got 2 free throws to give the Atlanta Hawks a 12-point lead. They've scored 10 unanswered points. Paolo Banchero. Spinning shot, high, no good. In and out, rebounded by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Daniels. Walker relocates into the right corner. In and out for 3.
Magic catch a break there. Just really good basketball. Alexander Walker giving it up and then relocating into that corner. Cannot lose him.
Most open he's been tonight.
Yeah.
Carter. Orlando can't buy a basket. Jalen Johnson drives on De Silva. Puts up the shot, swishes it in. Another Jamal Mosley top quarter.
Gotten out, they're running the floor, limiting the Magic's ability to touch the paint. A good play setup right there, Franz King.
Wendell Carter back, Jalen Suggs, a 3-point shot. It's off the front of the rim and rebounded by Jalen Johnson. That's his 9th rebound.
Magic just 1 of 13 from distance.
McCollum to Okongwu. Back to C.J. McCollum. Okongwu inside. Push shot, no good. Rebounded by the Magic. Wendell. Jalen Suggs turns the corner. Nice pass to Carter. He'll lean in and shoot. Comes up short off the front of the rim. Pass skipped ahead to Okongwu, and he's fouled on the shot. Will go to the line.
Pass from Dan.
That's his first. And Okongwu misses a 3-point opportunity. But Atlanta Hawks pouring it on. The Magic have missed 9 straight shots. In their last 10 possessions, they turned it over the other time. Suggs to Carter. There's a basket. Jalen Suggs assisting. Wendell Carter Jr. in double figures with 10 points. Jalen Johnson, Alexander Walker. Buries another 3.
He does not need a lot of space, does he?
He doesn't.
Quick release, great lift on that shot.
He was 6 for 16 from the floor against Boston on Monday night. Having a night tonight. Magic missed another 3-point shot. One opportunity.
He started very quickly, but has cooled off.
Desmond Bane. Guarded by Alexander Walker. 3-point attempt. Another miss. And another rebound for Daniels. They run again. Miss. Shots by the Magic, opening the door for a lot of fast break opportunities. Alexander Walker unable to connect. Paolo Banchero, no room in the paint. Jalen Suggs, defended by Johnson. Banchero trying to muscle one up. He scores. First basket of the night. Paolo's first field goal. Only 3 points for P5 in the first half. Jalen Johnson. Franz Wagner picks him up on a switch, and we got a foul on baseball.
You feel like, David, that's what we saw last night against Phoenix. Just got to replicate it, and they're downhill and back to.
He has some shots, particularly from three. Had to see him back out competing.
Well, we thought he was ready to go last night when he picked up a technical foul from the bench. I think he just gave a look to the official and got that tech, but he was engaged last night.
No doubt.
Sure. Atlanta's up by 20. Early third quarter. But this crowd has just not been in it tonight, and Suggs just bounced it to the Atlanta Hawks. McCollum to a trailing Johnson, to the cutting of Okongwu, and a foul on the Magic. Get involved in the play. So the Hawks now with a 23-point lead, 77-54. Jalen Suggs to Wendell Carter Jr. Suggs, and that's a block shot for Johnson. Pretty easy block. Nickeil Alexander-Walker missed the three, but a rebound Atlanta. C.J. McCollum. Okongwu from the corner. That's short. The rebound, Jalen Suggs.
Run, get out ahead.
Suggs got a screen for Banchero, lost the handle, dives to try and save the possession, and a foul is going to be called. Start to the third quarter. Desmond Bane. Franz Wagner, three-point shot, it's no good. A rebound, contested, and let's see, it's off of Carter. Atlanta will inbound the ball, and here he comes up the floor. Desmond Bane meets him, three-point line. Cullen backing it out, getting the screen, loading a shot up and in.
Just so good off the dribble. I always say he doesn't need a screen, but when he gets one, he knows what to do with it.
He's just so consistent throughout his career. 13 years in the NBA. And a foul. No argument. And knocks in 2 free throws.
Get Paolo going downhill, get to the line, and get him going a little bit.
Well, I'm with you, though. It's got to start. Got to get stops here.
Yeah.
When you're in the half court, especially. Daniels drawing the offensive player, but he's played 9 of their last 10 games. He's had a sore toe, but he's averaged 14 points per game. Franz Wagner getting 2 for the Magic. Daniels coming back quickly, defended by Wagner. Jalen Johnson to McCollum. Spins on Carter. Wings the pass to Daniels for 3, and it's good. It's a Daniels 17% from the three-point line. Knocks that one in.
You were shocked. You saw he made 2 against Boston last night. 2 nights ago.
He's on a tear.
Yeah.
Suggs had nowhere to go. Banchero shoots the pass to Bane. He passed up a 2 to give Wagner a chance for 3, and it's no good.
It's wide open. Got to knock that one down.
Daniels dribbling into traffic. Johnson back to Daniels. And Carter fouls him and then shoves him, and that'll be
going to be a tech.
2 free throws. And Atlanta with the 28-point lead now. Wagner on the bench. Paolo Banchero on the dribble against Jalen Johnson. Banchero still pounding it, gets into the paint, spinning fadeaway pass to Carter for three. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Johnson.
David, our offense, the first part of it starting way out on the logo. They're getting everything stepping in right at the three-point line.
And a three by Okongwu. Atlanta will build their biggest. Atlanta Hawks currently number 5 in the Eastern Conference. The way they are playing, nobody would want to face this Atlanta team.
You know, I was thinking about that when I'm putting together my notes and everything. Look at how well they're playing together. You're right. They're going to be one of those teams that nobody wants to face.
Alexander Walker, step back three. And this one is off the rim and rebounded by Banchero. What the Magic don't tighten things up here, it could get really ugly. It's already ugly.
Yeah.
It can get very, very ugly. Banchero, tough shot, missed it. Carter tried to stuff it in, but it's out of bounds, off of Atlanta. Point shot. Just an unbelievable three-point shooting night.
Yeah.
Not in a good way. 1 of 20. Jalen Johnson. Okongwu. The rebound, Carter almost had it stolen, and Dyson Daniels for the Magic before Daniels knocked it out of his hands.
One of those little plays that Dyson Daniels makes.
Not a steal.
No.
Oh, good play, Suggs.
Yep, there we go.
De Silva handling, three-point line, backs it out. Gives to Bane, a three-point shot straight away. Got it!
There we go.
Dez has both Magic threes tonight.
That was started off an excellent defensive play. That's what the Magic have got to do. Lock in. What does Coach say? Sit down and guard.
Johnson to McCollum. McCollum, top of the arc. Missed the three. Daniels was in there, but the Magic rebounded. Banchero saves it to Bane. Jalen Suggs will attack and lay it up and in. So the Magic have come out of that last timeout with a little more from my days as a sports anchor.
Asheville, North Carolina.
They got me. That was pretty funny.
That was good.
Anytime we can get
April
Stan
Fool's.
Van Phillips and Cliff Jurgen on our telecast, I'm all for it.
It's April Fools. You can't trust the truck, David. They got you.
Oh, Jalen Suggs turned it over. A long pass to Daniels. Daniels, the left-handed flip shot, no good, but he hangs in the air and got the rebound. Suggs took it away from him. Jalen picked up by Gabe Vincent. Backing in, banging Vincent. That will be an offensive.
Oh, please find a video of David explaining the benefits of jogging in the winter.
I was just glad to help. Third quarter. That'll be an offensive foul on the basketball now. Trying to gain some momentum. Paolo Banchero. Guarded by Okongwu to De Silva. Kristen off the three-point line and floats one in. Very nice. Silky De Silva. Suggs denies the ball to Gabe Vincent. Jalen Johnson attacking Paolo Banchero. Daniels spins, fires and hits. He's got double figures tonight. Daniels now with 13 points in the game. Jalen Suggs to Wendell Carter Jr. Missed the three. The rebound, Gabe Vincent. Atlanta turns it over.
Not quite.
No, deflected.
Yep. Quite a few of those loose ball or live ball turnovers. That's another one right there, and here they come.
Landale to Johnson. Trade. Well, actually, they got him for cash from Utah. He was traded to the Utah Jazz, and Atlanta just took him off their hands for cash. Wendell Carter Jr. That's 14 points for Carter. And with 3:43 left in the third, Atlanta leads at 93-67. Ahmed Gay. Dyson Daniels, he'll drive and lay it in.
Well, he's having a game. They go so quick, David. The ball is not sticking.
That's the way they've been playing.
Yeah.
Since the All-Star break, almost unstoppable. Eat my shrimp
Po' boy.
at Parkway. 2 free throws for Banchero, a 25-point game. Landale, 3-point shot. It's good. Jock Landale. He's shooting 38% from 3. Boy, with Atlanta, he's been a nice addition. 9 points a game, 4 rebounds, shooting the ball well. They've got a lot of depth.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wagner, nice ball movement, and a lob is batted away, intended for Bitadze.
Kuminga with a terrific play there.
Franz, he had it to do again, to shoot it.
Yeah.
Here's McCollum, hand it off to Kuminga. Atlanta moving the ball. Alexander Walker. That's a moving screen on Landale. Not really a moving screen.
He moves so well without the basketball. Just a nice job coming right over the top. Leaves no room for the defender to chase.
They're only going to get him for another 3 or 4 minutes, likely. Late in the third quarter here. Jonathan Kuminga played well in the first half, and that's a nice play by Alexander Walker. And McCollum still on the floor with Okongwu, Kuminga, and Risache. C.J. McCollum. Okongwu gets called for another. Have the ball down by 26 early in the fourth quarter. Franz Wagner. Jamal Cain. Got it for 3. Well, the threes have been few and far between tonight.
Just the third made 3 for the Magic here in the game.
Bain has the other 2.
Yep.
McCollum. Dribbling, handing it off to Alexander Walker. His 3 is good, but it won't. C.J. McCollum driving on Wagner. Reverse shot, no good. Franz's length was a factor in that miss. And Orlando will get the ball back. Javon Carter. Bitadze hands it off to Bain, Cain rather. Jamal skip pass to Bitadze. Carter inside the 3-point line. Bain chased off the 3-point line, floats it high and in.
It's a good job, boy. Good contest on that 3-point line, but Desmond Bain is showing you, you contest this, I can finish at the rim. Good close.
Jonathan Kuminga. Wagner, good job on him defensively. Alexander Walker for 3. Well, he's having a big time out here tonight. Another huge performance against the Magic. Carter stops, gives to Wagner. 3-point attempt is in and out. Rebounded by Landale.
I'm watching Franz's minutes. He's at 20 now, so.
Jet Howard just made his way to the scores table, and that'll be 3 free. Look back at it. He might have a good argument. But Alexander Walker can.
All positives.
108-81. Desmond Bain. Nice. Could not follow it in. Third chance at charm. And the pass comes into McCollum. Nice penetration. They swing it around to Risache. He airballs a 3-point attempt. Young Risache, pretty good 3-point shooter, but not on that one. And that was Johnson, rather. That's Bain on a deflection out of bounds. Howard. Cain for 3 again. Good again. That's 2 fourth quarter threes for Jamal Cain. Continues to impress.
is in double figures once again.
At 12. Alexander Walker. Driving on Howard. Threw it away. Jet Howard. Bain. Carter. Kane. Nice dish. Bataze had it blocked away. Atlanta's got the ball. Daniels to the cutting Johnson. Banks it in. Jalen Johnson has not had as big a night as he has been having, but he hasn't needed to.
Still 2 assists away from a triple-double. Not there tonight. That needed it.
Yep.
All right.
Carter for
go.
3.
I was starting to heat up a little bit.
Team that's playing as well as anybody since the All-Star break. Still have 7:40 left in this game. Jalen Johnson. Daniels. Back to Johnson. Desmond Bain reaching in there, knocked it loose, but it ricochets over the hands of Kuminga, and Bataze commits a hard foul. We got ejected and dejected Goga Bataze. One now in the fourth quarter, 7:18 left. Mo Wagner. Javon Carter. Rookie Chase Richardson got shoved by Vincent and will go to the line.
See the importance of this game to Quinn Snyder. The win by Atlanta keeps them in that 5th place. More separation.
And Richardson gets 1 out of 2. That's news tonight. We saw Orlando starting 5 for only the 14th time this season. Even though the game has not gone the way certainly the Magic had hoped it would, getting Franz Wagner back. C.J. McCollum double teamed. Okongwu to Daniels. Missed the shot, rebound. Daniels got it back. Okongwu took a step.
Yep.
2 minutes. So after the offensive rebound by Daniels, who now has 12 rebounds in the game, the travel by Okongwu. 6:30 to play in the fourth quarter. Richardson coming hard off the screen, floats it high, missed the shot, got it back. 3-ball Kane. Oh, good. Rebound Johnson for Atlanta. Alexander Walker pulling it out. C.J. McCollum starts the offense again. This match, Jalen Johnson against the much smaller Chase Richardson. He'll settle for the fadeaway jumper and knock it in. Howard had it knocked away, but got it back. Shoots over McCollum and rebounded by Johnson. 13 rebounds for Johnson. It's 2 assists away from a triple-double. And that air ball is out of bounds. Back to the Magic. Now Noah Pinda, the final Orlando Magic player to enter the game tonight with 5:39 left.
Javon Carter will step off.
Orlando finishing with Richardson and Kane, Howard, Wagner, and Pinda. Mo Wagner missed the driving shot. Daniels attacking at the other end. Missed the layup, rebounded by Richardson. Chase to Pinda. Howard defended by Dyson Daniels. Step back 3 over the great defender. He airballs it. Well, Daniels has good length. He's 6'7", 19 and 20.
Yeah.
And foul on Johnson. Jalen Johnson picking up the personal foul with 4:44 to play. 113-91. Not a lot of drama in this one. Atlanta exploded for 47 points in the second quarter. Richardson missed the layup. Johnson pulling up. Backing in against Jet Howard. And Howard blocked his shot. Mo Wagner saves it from going out of bounds, but into the hands of Alexander Walker. He'll shoot and score. Two-pointer.
Just inside that three-point line.
Just having a sensational night. 11 of 16 shooting.
Just a pickup for them in the offseason. And then was a free agent from Minnesota.
It was a sign and trade, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Minnesota.
That's right. That's right.
Minnesota couldn't pay him.
Yep.
115.94 after the three by Chet Howard.
There's no free agency anymore, is there?
It doesn't appear. That'll be a foul and score the basket for Jalen Johnson. Jace fought game last night against Phoenix. Atlanta in town waiting to play the Magic here tonight.
Yep.
And the Hawks have been on fire.
Coming off a big win against Boston.
That's right. They beat Detroit at Detroit by a point last week. Daniels, Alexander Walker, C.J. McCollum. It's too open. Minda. Kane lets it fly. Rebound Okongwu with 2:50 left. And Quinn Snyder.
23rd pick by New Orleans in the first round. That'll be a foul on Houston. And Orlando will go to the free throw line, down 130-99.
Yep.
A lot of them at Cleveland, a 5-point loss. The 2-point loss here to Indiana, the 1-point loss to the Lakers. But then you have that 52-point loss in Toronto on Sunday, and now
Pacer loss in there.
and that one hurt. 1 point. Clock ticking down. Atlanta will dribble out the final seconds of this one. And the Hawks will make it 18 wins and 3 losses since the All-Star break. One of the best records in all of the NBA in that stretch. Magic dropped to 40 wins and 30.